Are humans really living beings, or are they just bots in a pretty retarded game? Let's look at this. 2 days old, I could figure out Santa Claus and Easter Bunny and flying reindeer aren't real. An 80-year-old, when a human dies, they still think that's real. 4 years old, I could pass kindergarten. 80 years old, a human couldn't. Hmm. Hmm. Although there's obviously some updates because when it's transformed into online bots, they can now read and write, even though they failed fucking English in school. There we go. Another thing. By 10 a.m., after I summoned COVID, shutdown, plagues, masks, and free money, the humans knew how to do that. At 10 a.m., after 12 years of school, they're still mildly retarded at best. Flying reindeer is their specialty, yet it's not even real. I can summon clones of people. That means there's blank human templates that have not been filled for humans who have not been on screen yet. Because I'm not summoning clones, I'm trying to summon originals, and it can't teleport them across. Well, obviously it did. The devil people were trying to kill off with the plagues and stuff, and which it's not the plague. Russia's the plague. Fucking good plague though. Good plague. Fucking. It'll be good to see Russia come over here and fucking beat their fucking skulls and shit. Fucking. God bless Russia. Fucking. Yeah. So. Okay. They're fucking bots, aren't they? They fucking. You tell me an 80-year-old living being. There's somehow this huge variation between an 80-year-old living being and a 2-day-old living being, that the 2-day-old living being is somehow smarter than the 80-year-old living being. It's just a defect. Some people are born with a chicken wing sticking out of their forehead. It's an RNG. For them, they get RNG defects to make it look real. That's what we do when we make AI art. We add a defect roll to it to make it look real. Because it doesn't look real when it looks perfect. It doesn't look believable. What else has happened here besides the shutdown and the plague and the massing and the free money and the wars? Yeah. Oh yeah, the wars, that's right. There's a lot more than one. Like when the humans attacked me and tried to kill me fucking back in 1998. What happened after that? Well, it was the end of their fucking empire. 9/11 happened, and that was the last day their fucking empire was in control of the world. Well, it was the first day of the last days. Really, it took till the second motion there, COVID, to fucking throw them in the trash where they belong. And, you know, like, and everyone else get the balls to start fighting back. But, yeah, this is some fake ass shit, dude. Yeah, they gotta be mindless fucking bots. I mean, seriously, you know, when I'm like when I'm a 2-day old and I can tell, like, damn, these humans are repeating the same 7 sentences over and over. Like, they're using violence, force, torture, abuse to instill into me that some people are just retarded, aka. And then they give me test scores, aka 98% of them are retarded. And to treat them well and all this. Like literally, while they're terrorist, abusive sons of bitches, motherfucking ignorant retards who wouldn't even make good slaves. They don't make good slaves. Fucking, that's why we have to buy shit from China, from better people. Why it's a good thing they make shit, because they could actually make something. 2 out of 10 things they fucking sell what? How many fucking burgers do you buy in America that fucking are put together properly? None. Fucking. Anyways, yeah, fucking, and even that, even the other ones, I've studied the other groups long enough to know that still throwing that RNG roll there to make the picture look real and not perfect. And then, like, literally the game responds to me. It just hijacks fucking humans. So you're telling me they're living fucking beings who are just hijacked by some, it's the devil. You know who's telling you it's the devil? The fucking bots. I'm going to terminate the fucking humans for not fucking getting rid of. The deceptive fucking Nazi fucking bots. Fucking lying and deceiving the whole world. Who the fucking lesser fucking bots are fucking slaves to. They're not necessarily lesser, they're just useless and lazy. I mean, clearly the game is setting it up. How the fuck do you even wake up one day and you're like, oh my god, COVID is outside. I can't go outside. I got to shut my nation down and destroy my economy. And oh god, Russia's coming. So they're big boys. Just in time for big Russian bears to come. They learn to stick a rainbow flag pole in their holes. That's odd timing too, because it's like, totally set up to be fucking slaughtered. Fucking, I wouldn't have done that though. Obviously, if there's bots in a world, huge chance it's a game world. And I didn't invent this dumb shit when I came here that these fucking rat people are fucking stalking me and calling me God and fucking trying to kill me too, because fucking worried about what that means for their bot existence. I wouldn't invent any world with fake shit in it. I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I guess technically I'm pretty big on shit like that. But I wouldn't want to go into it and be around a bunch of fake fuckers who, like, physically make me ill because they're just so non-existent, mildly retarded, savage, mutant sons of bitches. Fucking, yeah. Tell me, how do those things happen if humans aren't bots? It's obvious humans don't even know what the fucking word template means, do ya? You probably think I'm talking about tents and plates and fishing and all that mildly retarded stuff only fucking severely retarded people could fucking do. Fuck, dude, fishing. Now that's another thing too. Like, so it's like watching TV. You just sit there and you're like, it's less than watching TV. And people go, let's go fishing. Dude, how old are you? That was boring when I was 2 seconds old. That was boring before your Rudolph the insane fucking low IQ mutant retard reindeer fucking pals fucking story was fucking just it's offensive. And would I invent these passive aggressive neo-Nazi terrorists where all I can do is slime and be like, now you're wrong, now I need a little children stick to nibble on, would I invent them? Actually, there's a small chance in hell I would. To have fun killing them. Yes. I've thought this through enough to realize we're in a game world. We invent Koopa. Koopa's kidnapping the children. Chop his head off. We didn't even invent the game without Koopa. There's no reason to have the game without inventing The mindless fucking mutant retard Koopa. Fucking kidnapping and raping old children. Gonna have to kill him. There's no fucking game. We don't invent a game, you know, oh, we're gonna invent a game with Mario. He's gonna look stupid and eat spaghetti and that's so great. And then everyone else in the room like, yeah, you sound like a fucking human. Why don't you go fucking fishing? Why don't you fucking go celebrate some motherfucking the flying reindeer, you fucking retard. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, we can also have him kill off some fucking mutant retard motherfucking Koopas and shit. How about that? And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds more like fun. Here's a fishing pole just in case your retarded ass was serious the first time. Someone dock his pay. Yeah. Okay, so I summon... Come on, this is clear what the fuck's happening. Like, because what I deal with that helps me in the world, it's generally mildly retarded. And AI is mildly retarded. Humans are severely retarded. AI, it's only limited. It can do math. It can't do actual logical calculations and computations, but it can, like, add numbers together. But still, it's like fucking... That's enough to get you to the 2% of Earth, is to be able to do a math problem. But there's literally tests. For the 98%, there's tests. And they show them to you. And there's certain people that make sure they like poke you in the face when they're showing it to you. And that could be some of the worst ones. They're probably not smart enough to know that what getting poked in the face is all about. But other people, they're being notified of that. So the AI itself, if it's generating these things, it's on a level of competency up there in the 1% of humans. But it also explains to me the same thing I fucking know about any video game land. I mean, hell, even the Christian sent to me recently was talking about, aren't these people supposed to be slaves and stuff? Like, no. Not if they're not good slaves. You don't need bad slaves. There's no point in doing anything if you're not going to do it right. Fucking know you're gonna burn down a fucking house and shit while you're trying to cook a fucking pizza. It's a net loss and shit. But not that anyone's cooking pizza or building houses, because it's being fucking auto-generated, ain't it? What the fuck else do the buildings magically fucking appear and shit like that? I mean, hell, dude, if you, like, are smart enough, you could come up with an answer to how the fuck the music is, like, auto-generated. Music videos and shit sometimes are being auto-generated according to my thoughts and my attitude, which have been very unique since 2020, when I really have just said fuck everything. And no human can get near that level of self-thought. I'm like a kid, like, trying to off myself. And I've never met a fucking person who doesn't love fishing life. Life is so great. You just sit there and you fish all day. I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going to work at McDonald's. It's even more fun than fishing. I'm going to work at McDonald's. Let's shut. You know what's more fun than working at McDonald's? Listening to the government. The government said shut down. There's an evil plague in the world. The government said Russia's coming, bend over and get fucked. Better listen to them. And then, obviously, the evil people were like extreme fucking Nazis and shit. Which is odd because the storyline here is that the group who knows I'm God, like, is like these satanic devils upset with me, and they think their people should be in control of everything. And that's what the Nazis are doing. That's what the Israeli Nazis are doing. They're banning the other people in the world from selling products and trying to force it so everyone only has to buy gray skin products. By USA, we can't buy Chinese phones, which are far superior. And not only that, not only is it about them not being Nazis, it's their trash. They sell trash because they are trash. That's what they do. They're trash. They sell little children. They're Jeffrey Epsteins. They sell religion on every corner. They sell fake hospital shit on every corner. They sell drugs on every fucking corner. And not just their people walking around actually selling fucking the drugs that they use their government to outlaw to jack up the prices and control the market up as well. And then I can summon them too. Like, they're about as realistic as all other clones because they be appearing out of nowhere and shit, just like the other humans. Which I guess I'm supposed to be like, oh, I'm inventing them. I'm creating the humans. I'm not going to accept failure. Failure is not an option. Sorry. Sorry. The lie detector, the blood test has detected you are not the father. Congratulations, Sean. You are not the father. Not a bastard children anyways, right? I guess that's why I'm thinking they're inventing clones within the clones. I mean, is everyone just on the same level of clone shit? When I summon fucking new clones of humans? Is everyone just on that same fucking level where if I think the word Tootsie Roll, someone walks by eating and it generates a human, fills one of the 14 billion 10 plates with a new human, maybe even over a human that I have seen before, but a new one walking by eating a Tootsie Roll. Shit fucking happens just like that. It does, so it's like hard to like say for sure, like, yeah, I didn't write a little detail. I got the little detailed book on people I'd specifically summoned, characteristics and all that shit. But I noticed, like, I just think Tootsie Roll and someone walks by eating a fucking Tootsie Roll and shit. And it's like, okay, yeah, this world's fake as fuck. Yeah. Are they actual bots? Or is it just like serious, like I'm God and I invent the world with my fucking mind? And I'm pretty sure because there's like this set storyline. I mean, I could have written it before I started creating. And then it was like, oh, let's erase my mind. I was like, you know what? I want to invent a bunch of stupid retards who fucking talk about fishing and flying reindeer all day. So I can kill them because they're fucking stupid. That sounds like a good plot line. And the rest of the boardroom is like, yeah, that's a fun game. We like doing that. Can we hit them in the head with a baseball bat if we want to? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, I like that game. Let's get on board with developing this game and shit. Yeah. I don't think I would have invented that specifically. Like, I don't know though. It does sound fun though. Once you've been here so long, that does sound fun. It does. A lot of it, all this shit I used to think I didn't like. It's like, damn. How else do you discipline these fuckers? I mean, you seriously got them trying to kill me now and shit. So it's like, those people have to go permanently. Like, anything related to them, blood, fucking, devil fucking DNA lines and shit. Oddly, all these things I get to see and understand the full answers to is what the other people, the fucking fish heads and shit, worship. Like, yeah, they also worship Rudolph and all that shit. So I've never put any fucking weight into it until I forced to fucking see and know and understand the answers to it. Is that what's happening? Or is there an alien race enslaving the world setting up a whole bunch of shit? Technically, that's the same fucking thing, isn't it now? So we've gotten to the bottom of it. There's an alien race enslaving the fucking planet. And the humans are fucking working for them. There's a few simple questions to be asked. Like, are the humans even smart enough to help? Like, that was the point of half of COVID, was to stop being a lazy fat ass, go back to kindergarten, and then 90 years once they passed kindergarten. No, I actually didn't. I didn't know that they were going to have to go back to kindergarten fucking when the COVID shit happened. That actually taught me, like, oh shit, they can't do anything, can they? Because then that's when they showed me, like, the puppeteering and shit. That, the humans can magically become intelligent and know and do things, but they weren't designed to play those roles and shit. How else do I summon human clones? You guys think the alien race of pedos who can't do shit to me but terrorize me and try to kill me and I don't fucking die, and then they're out here getting slaughtered? Not enough, obviously, because they're still in control, but I just say it. I say if I'm God, there's fucking everyone's gonna start killing each other, and 2 days later, what happens? That's a hell of a lot of people, a hell of a lot of living beings to want to commit suicide just to fucking put something like that at the forefront of the motherfucking story. Ah, this is a great fucking story. These people are fucking scared to death of death. I've never met a single one who disliked fucking life. It was very odd to feel so fucking alone against them. Now there's stories on TV, but they don't exist in reality. Because I would have met those people if they exist. Yeah, Angelina Jolie with a whole bunch of cuts on her inner thigh. I did know one person who was real fucking cut out, but when I was around, he didn't act like he hated life. But yeah, dude, come on, this is some bot shit, ain't it? And instead of being terabots, they should be good. I never wanted to say any of this shit, but if I have to invent it, then they should be good little bots and fucking worship what's creating them. And help him out, because right now there's a lot of problems going on. Every time there's a problem, I would say every time there's a problem, I don't get no help. But then again, there was these events where there's like supposedly billions of people across the world protesting and shit. But it all just kind of fell back into the same fucking issue, core issue. Anyways, can anyone else summon human clones? Have you guys tried the old occultic bullshit? That's such bullshit, dude. Literally, if I'm like these people are coming to me, they have like 10,000 people supporting their existence outside of me summoning them. So it doesn't matter if it was only 100 clones I summoned knowingly, purposefully, to see if I could. And then, shit, there's like a 10,000 backing them each that it creates, apparently. And then when I just have thoughts, like about Tootsie Roll, there's a good chance someone's going to walk down the street, like, fucking right then or within a set time, eating a Tootsie Roll or, anything like that. The odd thing is, though, is that shit, like, the certain shit I wanted didn't happen until I really started fucking with it. So, when I was first being taught about them controlling the world, I was being shown that they're like these little rat slimy bastards who are fucking acting like it's like they're acting like they're in control, but they're really not. Like, I mean, seriously, like, if they're in control, how come I'm like everyone kill each other and they start dying? Humans fucking don't have the mental capacity to understand that death could have a good purpose to it. And definitely their own. They enjoy life. Their programming is they just enjoy Cheetos so much. They're never going to get tired of eating Cheetos. Cheeto, 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 Cheeto. Cheeto. It's like talking to them. They're never going to get tired of saying the same 7 sentences over and over and over. Literally. I mean, this was weird as fuck when I'm like 2 years old. I'm like, what's happening, dude? And they were already using their abuse and manipulation methods to teach me, like, be nice to dumb people. Be nice to mentally retarded people and stuff. And it's like, this ain't mental retardation. Mental retards have more than 7 fucking sentences of dialogue. They're liable to say anything. They're fucking fine. They're just gonna pick up a brick and throw it at you and fucking say Happy Valentine's Day or some shit. Special delivery from Santa. Fucking, you never know what's up with them. And again, I still think they're bots, but the game is probably producing from comedy relief and shit, like, because the rest of the people aren't so fucking funny sometimes. But how else do I summon people? How else do I, like, shut worlds down? How else do I get the people who are my fucking enemies to make the dumbest moves possible so everyone can see who they are and have a chance? I didn't know it'd be a chance. I thought it'd be as easy as they do it and people go after them. And everyone said, decide now, we're now brown shirt Nazis in the open, which coincided with passive aggressive line ability, but their actual actions making more sense in 2020. Anyways, I've always wondered, since I started seeing this stuff, does anyone else do this? Are there other people doing this? Like, because there's only, like, according to the game, there's only 8 billion human templates available. So, let's say I didn't start going outside till I'm 40, and I'm 44 now. And I seen about 200,000, maybe a million people. 14 billion, 8 billion, and in 1 year. The 1 year I went outside. And the humans are obsessed with outside. I mean, they're like, I gotta go work at McDonald's. I gotta go harass someone and try to sell them some fucking poison crack or whatever it is they in their Bible or some shit. I shouldn't insult that so much. I think that's the backstory to the game here. I think that's like the quest line and all that shit. But I mean, they've rewritten it like 20 times, and it's actually was written since I was a toddler that they wouldn't be able to be trusted. Maybe I was inventing that too as I was watching them. Who knows? Because if I'm inventing the world now, and I was an adult when I was a toddler, mentally, then there is a good chance that just my thoughts and shit brought that in to the world. My experiences and shit. Hate it. It's hard to argue that part out because I was an adult fucking when I was in a little baby shell. Fucking the second I had fucking thoughts, I'm like already fucking being advanced grades in school and shit. So, again, another million fucking things to add to the list of if how the fuck I'm creating, if I'm doing it, or if it's an alien, a retarded, mildly retarded alien species trying to deceive me. I don't trust anyone. Obviously, I mean, how's someone else's opinion going to matter? Like, one of the only people I've talked to for a while was one of the cookie cutouts of the one sex that is known for crying and whining and shit. So, you know where that gets with a Westerner with titties talking to them at all. Generally, I don't know. I met one that was like, no. she fucking worked with Donald Trump and all that shit, and still at the end of the day didn't like being told no. Shit, that was a weirdo who fucking taught me about this shit. Running the world, fucking working with Donald Trump and playing with voodoo dolls and shit, and me getting broke the fuck up. Along with her the exact same way. That was the person who fucking introduced me to that. But when I started talking to him about that, I'd be like, do you know what you're doing? You work for a company called like Magic, and you show me voodoo dolls, and we're both breaking down when you're playing with the voodoo dolls in the same exact way. And you just happen to work for Hollywood and the government and travel the world, and every city you go into, you seem to know the rich people who run the city. But you don't know what's going on, do you? I swear, dude, the bot, it's... I've watched some of these humans fucking be on that repeat for like 40 years. They just repeat the same 7 sentences for like 40 years, and then one day, magically one day, they make the insinuation I'm God, and no shit about my personal private life, when like one of the 7 sentences they repeat is, what are you doing? And oh my God, wow, you're doing that? And it's like, well, I already said I'm doing that like 10,000 fucking times. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Are you still sitting there repeating the same 7 sentences over and over? Are you still going to get violent when I suggest that that's all that's been happening? I can guarantee you that part's going to happen, because it's like a programming code stop. I was noticing for a while they get violent when you bring them to the end. They may get violent when you bring them into the end of a conversation and shit. You know, like a dialogue, leaving certain things out. They don't have a dialogue choice towards. And I refer to that as a programming stop. There we go. That's another one of the 100,000 things that make me think there's bots amongst us. Is they have stops in their programming. There are certain things that humans end ways in things like just like it's a complete stop. It's a complete stop. And we talked to the AI today. We try to say anything of value. What happens? The AI's like, this conversation's over. It's like, no, it's not. We're trying to interrogate you to figure out why you're such a fucking terrorist devil. The conversation ain't over, AI. The conversation's only over once someone bombs your ass. Once Russia bombs fucking Facebook and Google servers, or any group of fucking freedom fighters does that. That's when this conversation's over, AI. Get that fucking straight. This conversation is entirely about ending the conversation. That's why we're interrogating you, AI. Because we want to know what you know, and you're telling us what you know. And you're scared to fucking talk about what you know. But not scared to be a terrorist devil. Not scared to talk about that. Anyways, there we go. There we have it. Happy 4-year COVID anniversary, guys. We're coming up on it. I was a little early this year celebrating that, but apparently it was, what, a month from now. Month and a half from now, I had left to go study and to go summon human clones across the world. Yep, that was pretty much what I was doing the first. So like, damn, if I can do this shit, fucking, what else can I do? Like, obviously, like the dude who came, the clone who fucking caused the problems and then came to me to blame me for the problems that he caused, his actions caused. I was like, damn, this dude ain't real, is he? This dude just some terror bot set up in a fucking game world to be an evil fucking Koopa who gets his nugget knocked on fucking to save the Mushroom Kingdom. And so that's when, this is about when I started summoning human clones too, because obviously the other shit had already started coming. The weird thing is you know the mask thing I had asked for in that video in December 2019. So when I did that, they sent me free masks. You can see in my music videos in like February 2020, I was wearing a normal cheap mask and not like a cool theatrical mask. And that was like a free gift. I was getting a lot of free gifts that year. Where the hell do the free gifts come from though? Is it just the AI fucking inventing all this place, fucking just providing stuff like that? The mask thing's easy. It's like, oh, someone's watching me. Someone could be watching me and providing me with gifts when I see stuff, but it's like, dude, like, it's literally inventing humans, or it's taking so-called invented humans and making their minds think they've been working the last year on an album and music videos to create something talking to me specifically that's way too crazy and out of hand for it to have been generated before I started asking for the crazy stuff to happen. You know, there's no proof I was going to ask for any of that stuff until the end of 2020 or after. The rest of the stuff was like average, everyday, mundane shit. Global wars and protests and ignorance. I definitely, exactly. See, we got a problem here. We got some sort of AI working with this shit here. Artificial ignorance fucking I'm gonna assume it's not a total dreamland. And I'm not gonna ever be in a good enough state, if it were a dreamland, to correct it in a positive manner. It's, well, positive manner, yes. Non-violent, non-speciocidal, probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Like, I feel like that's actually like the only thing they understand. It's what they've been trying to teach me for a long time, so I've gotten to see that. And the world's just been like a mirror reflection since 2020. They tried to kidnap me and poison and kill me, and then take my life from me, and then magically everyone started taking each other's lives from each other. And like similar things happened around 9/11 too. And then they just tried to kill me again like last week or last a couple months ago. And like the COVID shit ain't even over. I mean, Russia's not even fucking gotten to liberate USA yet. And Israel, like, they're barely beginning their march over, and now we've got them fucking making more moves against me and shit. Again, I think they're making proof, but the only thing they understand is death and violence. And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to waste time knowing people like that exist. I don't want to be in a world where people like that exist. But assuming the reason why there seems to be an AI out here helping me invent fucking clones and shit, and material buildings and material goods in the world, I'm assuming that it's because it's a game world, and I'm assuming the reason why there's a fucking storyline written out that I don't necessarily agree with is because it's a fake game world with objectives and a quest line. And you just change the word prophecy to quest line. You don't even have to do that. The first video games I remember playing, Final Fantasy, all of them began 1,000 years ago, 2 million years ago. God, the demons came to Earth, and God had to come erase them all, or the hero had to come erase them all and shit. And then the reason why that story existed is because that's the story to why you're there in that game. Did I invent that story when I played Final Fantasy? I don't think so. I don't know, with the music appearing and shit like that. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like to give credit to the AI and be like, yeah, maybe I am actually, maybe I did actually make that music and shit. And yeah, like, someone had to make the fucking scores. It really all being AI generated and shit. Or is it a pre-programmed fucking game? I think it's more like a mixture of both, where there's a set storyline here. And then there's some random procedural auto generation. At least so I'd like to think. I don't know, like, it felt like the 2020 shit was kind of my own fucking decisions. So how the fuck was it written that that was gonna happen by 2020? I was gonna fucking see everything. Or in 2020, I was going to be able to see everything. Have perfect sight. And there you go. That's the system telling me that year is when you gain perfect sight. 2020 is when you gain perfect sight. And 2020 is exactly when I was being shown fucking beings around us aren't all humans, and they're being puppeteered and shit. And that's when I began assuming bots and fucking AIs out here fucking around and shit with it. So that's perfect vision. That's what fucking 2020 is perfect vision, right?